Good evening, everybody. I remember Timothy. Today we'll be solving few exercises in logarithm from number 9 to number 12, and I hope you enjoy this video and understand what I am doing. So, without wasting much of our time, I start from number 9. Number 9 says the root of our 29.5. So the first thing we're going to do here is to do what? Plug this in a calculator to know what it's going to give us. The root of 29.5 is going to give us 5.431. 5.431. That is 3 decimal places. Turning it to 2 decimal places, you have 5.43. To 1 decimal place, it was 5.4. So now, but I want to solve this using logarithm. I will now take to base 10 of log of this. Meaning log to the base 10 of the square root of 29.5. Now remember that the square root of 29.5 is same thing as 29.5 all raised to the power 1 over 2. So that's what I'm going to use here. And the next thing I want you to understand or to know is using that formula of logarithm, that law of logarithm that says log to the base a of m to the base n is equals to n log to the base a of m. That's what I'm going to apply on this to get something that I'm going to work with. So now this is going to give me log to the base 10 of 29.5 raised to the power 1 over 2 to get 1 over 2 log to the base 10 of 29.5. So finally I'm going to have log to the base 10 of 29.5 divided by 2. So, having gotten to that stage, I will now say it is easy enough to put it in number and log. So what is next thing I do? What is the number I'm looking for? Its logarithm is 29.5. Now what is the characteristic? The first thing I'm going to do to get the characteristic is put it in a standard form. 29.5 in standard form is 2.95 times 10 raised to the power 1, and the same thing as times 10. So I'm going to have the characteristic here is 1 point, and now look for the logarithm of 29 under 5. Now look for the logarithm of 29 under 5. 29 under 5 is 4698. 4698. What is next thing? Dividing by 2. Once I divide by 2, I'm going to divide it by 2 now. 1.4698, 1.4698 divided by 2, so you have 0.4349, 0.7349. And now look for the anti-log of this now. The anti-log of 73 under 4 difference 9. The anti-log of 73 is under 4 is 5420. 5420. The difference under 9 is 11. I have 5421. So antilog is 0.5429. And remember that antilog is 10 to the power blah blah blah, 10 to the power x. So anything is multiplied by 10, and I'm going to have 5.42. I made a mistake. It's going to give me 5.31. So 5.431. So to 2 decimal places is 5.43. To 1 decimal place is 5.4. So we see that they are all the same. They are all the same, but not always the same. So I hope you understand this. Let's go over to number 10. Number 10 is somehow tricky, but if you pay close attention, you will understand what is being done there. And you also see the usefulness of this 4-figure table, because some of us might be asking, calculator is here, why am I using 4-figure table? You just see it now. Number 10 says 1 over Number 10 says 1 over 8.931. So we're quickly going to punch this in the calculator to know what it's going to give us. 1 divided by 8.931 is going to give us 0.1119 to 3 decimal places, 0.112. 0.112. So now I'll solve this now using logarithm. I will take the log of base 10 of this number to log to the base 10 of 1 over 8.931 to get log to the base 10 of 1 over log to the base 10 of what? 8.931. This is equal to log to the base 10 of 1 minus log to the base 10 of what? 8.931. So now, since I've arrived to this very place now, it's going to be easier for me to do what? Put it in number and in what? Logarithm. Let us say that this one is what? The one we're going to use this 4-figure table to solve, and this one is the one that we're going to use calculator to solve. So now, what is the number we want to look at? 1. So what is the characteristic is what? The characteristic is what? 0. We look for what? Log 10 under 0, which is what? 0. We now subtract this 8.931. What the characteristic is what? 0. We now look for the log of 81 under 3, difference 1. The log of 89 under 3 is 9509. 9509. The difference is what? Is 0. So what do we do here? We subtract, we have what? Negative 0.9509. So now, but the log, we don't have negative number, we don't have negative anti-logs, we don't have anything in this anti-log table to be negative. So what do we now do? What we do here is, you see this 0.9509, it is not up to 1. So what we are going to do now is what? We subtract this from 1. We now do 1 minus 0.9509 to have what? 0.0491. 0.0491. So we now say, just put this 1 minus 0.9509 to give you 0.0491. So now we look for the anti-log of this. We look for the anti-log of 0.0491. Now with our table again, anti-log of, we look for anti-log of 0.4 under 9, difference 1. The anti-log of 0.4 under 9 is 1119. 1, remember, 0.1119. Now to 3 decimal place, 0.1, difference 1 is 0. 1 what? 2. So that is our answer. You might be asking, you might be saying, why did I not do 10? Why did I not multiply by 10? That 10 actually is this one that I subtracted it with. So, but we're going to see that again here. So let's do the same thing here. The number 1, I look for the logarithm 0.10. The number 8.931, the characteristic is what? 0.9509. I subtract to have what? Negative 0.9509. I punch this now in a calculator. I punch it in a calculator. The anti-log of negative 0.9509. I have 0.1119. 0.1119. But if you punch this in a calculator, the anti-log of 0.0491, we are going to have 1.119. So now I don't know if you understand anything here. Here is 1, and this one now that is here, the characteristic, because of the characteristic of this thing now is here is minus. Here is minus, meaning bar something. So but here now is what? Is normal, is plain. So that is why we are having 1 point here. And that is why it is very good to work with what? 4-figure table. And if you are working with calculator, you'll be very, very what? Conscious and careful. So that is the two things I want to show us, working with 4-figure table and working with what? Calculator. So the next one now is number 11. Number 11 says R is equal to RE T lane 2 divided by 5,600. But they also gave us a condition that our R is they also gave us a condition that our small r is 0.1 r. So what are we going to do now? Any idea? Alright. So from this, let me call this equation 1. Call this let me put this in a bracket. Alright, from here now I'll now say that capital R divided by small r is what? Exponent of what? T lane 2 divided by 5,600. So, and from here now, I will try to get this. I have that R is equal to what? Is equal to 0.1 R. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to divide both sides by 0.1 to have that what? Oh no, let me not divide by 0.1. Let me divide by R. So I have that 1 is equal to what? 0.1 R over R. So what is the next thing that I'm going to do now? Next thing I'm going to do is get rid of that 0.1. To get rid of that 0.1, I'm going to multiply both sides by what? By 10. So I'm going to say 10 times 1 is equal to what? 10 times 0.1 R over R. Of course, this will eliminate. So I have 10 is equal to what? R over R. So meaning that my R over R, my capital R over small r is equal to what? 10. So meaning that here is equal to 10. I have that 10 is equal to the exponent of what? T lane 2 divided by what? 5,600. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I see exponent here and there's nothing again that I can do to eliminate it, but only to take what? The lane of the exponent. And I want you to understand that lane and exponent are two opposite words, are two opposite functions that whenever they see each other they cancel, they reduce to what? To 1, not to 0, to 1. So I'm going to take the lane of both sides. The lane of 10 is equal to the lane of exponent T lane 2 divided by what? 5,600. So these are going to cancel off. I have that lane 10 is equal to what? T lane 2 divided by what? 5,600. So what am I going to do again? Since I see divided by 5,600 here, I'm going to multiply both sides by what? 5,600 to eliminate this, because I'm looking for what? T. Find T. My aim is to find what? The value of T. So I will now say 10 times lane 10 is equal to, 5,600 times what? The lane 10 is equal to what? T lane 2 divided by 5,600 times what? 5,600. So this now are going to what? Cancel off. So what is my next target now? My next target is to what? Eliminate this lane. So I'm going to divide both sides by lane 2. So I now have 5,600 times lane 10 divided by what? Lane 2 is equal to T lane 2 divided by lane 2. So what I'm going to get now is that my T is equal to 5,600 times what? Lane 10 divided by lane 2. And this is my answer. If I point this in a calculator now, it's going to give me a value. And that value is my T value. So I believe you understand this very well. If you don't understand that, just put down a comment in the comment box below. When I see it, I'm going to attend to it. So I go over to number 11B. Go back to number 11B, and what did number 11B say? say we should find t, but we should find n, but okay, at t equal to 0, but we have that n is equal to what? 2000 exponent 5 what? T. So this is very simple to solve. N is equal to, we have that 2000 is here, exponent 5, what is our t? Is what? 0. So we have that n is equal to 2000, exponent 5 times 0 is what? 0. And exponent 0 is what? 1. So n is equal to what? 2000 times 1. N is equal to 2000. So that is it. Of course, that one is very, very easy. So we solve number 12 as the last. Number 12 says we should evaluate 0.32 raised to the power 0.41. Let's quickly punch it in a calculator and know what it's going to give us. 0.32 raised to the power 0.41 is going to give us 0.6267. 0.6267. So now I'm going to do what? Put it in logarithm now. I'm going to have log to the base 10 of what? 0.32 to the 0.41. I'm going to have that 0.41 multiplied by what? 0.41 log to the base 10 of what? 0.32. And this simply means 0.41 multiplied by log to the base 10 of what? 0.32. So having expressed it like that now, it's going to be easier for me to do. I'll now put the number and what? Logarithm. What is number? The number is what? 0.32. And what is the characteristics here? I'll express it in standard form. 0.32 is equal to what? 3.2 times 10 raised to the power negative 1. So my characteristic is what? Bar 1. And in my last video I showed that bar 1 is something as -1, but bar 1.8698 now is not the same thing as negative 1.8698. The reason is clear. This one now is negative 1 point plus 8698, but this one is what? Negative 1 plus 0. Plus negative 0.8698. They are not what? The same. So that's what we're going to be using here. So bar 1, I now look for what? Log of 32 under 0. 0.5051. What is next thing I'm going to do? Okay, I'm going to solve this using two methods. What's next thing I'm going to do? I'm going to multiply by what? I'm going to multiply it by okay, let me not use that method. This now is negative 1 plus what? 0.5051. So I'm going to do it negative 1 plus 0.5051 to give me what? That's going to give me negative 0.4949. I'll now multiply this by what? By 0.41. Multiplied by 0.41. I'm going to have what? Negative 0.2029. Now this again is not up to 1, and mind you, we don't have negative anti-log. We don't have negative what? Anti-log. Let me write this here. We don't have negative anti-log, so I'm going to say 1 minus 0.2029. what is it going to give me? 1 minus 0.2029 is going to give me 0.7971. So I'll now say antilog I'll now look for the antilog of 0.7971 since we don't have what negative what antilog in our antilog what table. So I'll now say antilog of 79 under 7 difference 1. Antilog of 79 under 7 is 6266 difference 1 is 1. This was 62. Difference 1 is 1. So we have 0.6267. So what did we have? Exactly the same thing. So that is our answer. Our answer is what? 0.6267. And our answer. So we see that. Let us check the next method. The next method here now is what? We have 0.32 to have what? By 1.5051. Now I'm going to multiply straight by what? 0.41 times 0.41. But look at what I'm doing. Look at what I will do here now. I'm going to say 0.5051 multiplied by 0.41 to give me 2070. 2071. I'm going to multiply this by 1 again. I'm going to have negative 0.41. Do you see that? But this thing here now is not equal to what? This thing here is not equal to 1. Is not equal to 1. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to check what I'm going to, okay, I will now say, let me write it here. 1 minus 0.41. 1 minus 0.41. I will now say 1 minus 0.41 to give me 0.59. Meaning that when I add 0.59 here, I'm going to get what? 1. So meaning that here, I'm going to say what? By 1.2071 plus 59, right? So this is going to give me what? 0.7971. And that is the same thing we'll have what? Here. So when we look for the antilog of this now, we are going to arrive at what? 0.6267. You asked me why I wrote this in here. I just wrote by 1 to know that here is 0.41. Writing by 1 here means that there is something I added to this to give me this by 1. So this is another way I managed to solve that. And I believe you find any of them interesting. I remain on Ebuka Timothy. Please do like and subscribe. If you have any question, you ask me down on the comment box. If you have any correction, I am open to correction. Thank you and do have a nice day.